a huge round of applause for this speaker who's going to present her first project.
How many of you agree that life is all about the choices we make? Well, a right choice sets you on a right path, whereas a wrong one is a lesson in disguise. Toastmasters, good evening and welcome.
Good evening.
Let me take you through my choices, how I spawned and weaved my life so far. I had two pivotal points, and the first one goes like this. I'm from Vizag. I moved to Bangalore at a very early age and stayed with my aunt till teenage. When I first came to this place, tuning myself to new people and a new place wasn't an easy task. I terribly missed my old school, old home, and I awfully missed my parents. And I was equally mad at them for sending me here. And also back in Vizag, it was just me, my mom, dad, and a 2-year-old brother. But here in Bangalore, there were 18 people living in the same house, and even getting noticed was a big deal. So finally one day, in September 2000, I cracked under pressure. I decided to run away from home. That day morning, I was lost in thoughts like where to live, what to eat, and what if I get bit by a dog, which was my greatest fear back then. But anyway, I decided. So later that evening, I picked a bag, put 4 blankets in it, a few water bottles, and a piggy bank sort of a thing. And very meticulously, I sneaked out of the house. I walked in the next colony, so far, so good. And then, I came upon these 2 stray dogs, my greatest fear. I was stuck there. I was paranoid. I couldn't move. And that's when I realized I'm bad at it. It's better I just go back there and adjust and live in that place. Living by myself at the age of 5 would be a disaster. And now when I think of it, I feel so stupid, but I also feel very thankful to those dogs because they stopped me from doing something really reckless. Gradually, I started liking my family. Right now, I live in a joint family where there are 24 of us, including all my aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents in different generations. And then, and 6 lovely pets who never get along with each other. The best thing I love about my family is each of us have enough differences and enough similarities amongst us, which makes home so much fun, and it makes the happiest place for me so lively and fun. For the later subsequent years, in school, I had a very good school life. I was an organized kid, probably one of the perks of staying away from parents. You get to be more responsible. And I was more inclined towards academics, always a 9 or a 10 pointer. So basically, I had an amazing school life. So later on, in 2000, after winter break, came my second pivotal point. That was when things started to go a little off the track. I fell prey to procrastination, laziness, apathy, which I was totally oblivious to till then. So I also gave up on one of my exams, which I've been preparing for almost a year, and I haven't regretted anything else so much in life. That was the most sad, depressing, guilt-ridden phase, I would call it. Every problem has a solution. That was when books and yoga helped me a lot. 2 best friends during hard times for anyone. They kind of mentally cleanse you and give you this refreshing outlook for entire life. So to get myself out of that phase, I started engaging in things I love, like oil painting, practicing keyboard, and books. I would say that's the best habit I've cultivated. I read a lot of self-help, mythology, science, history, and also comics. Comics are my favorite genre. And also traveling. Traveling gets you out of that monotony. It always gives you a new look for life. So even traveling is a great stress buster for me. Eventually, with some help, I also had my career goals figured out. Right now, I'm pursuing B.Tech, which is my major course, and BBA, which is my minor course. So this is how it's been so far for me. I have a long way to go, a lot to see, a lot to experience, and so much to grow. Mentally, I don't think I have a chance physically. But one thing I've learned for sure is be happy with all the choices you make. Because even if it's a wrong one, remember it's a lesson. Because all regret can do is kill happiness in time. Everything happens for a reason. I believe in serendipity.